And what these guys do, not only here in Philadelphia, but nationally, is unbelievable. So while we're here talking about basketball today, but they all are here because they want to support this program. And it's really an honor to bring up Phil Martelli, because Phil has been working hard to bring the program back to where it has been at certain times during his tenure at St. Joe's, and they were picked by the coaches in the Atlantic 10, the media, I guess it was, to win the Atlantic 10 this year. Please welcome St. Joe's coach Phil Martelli.
I didn't know I was going last, so I have a couple of things I have to go through here first. Dump, you said no to Broad Knowledge. They called you, you supposedly walked on the beach and kind of agonize over it, but you said yes to Broad Street, but you said no to Broad Knowledge, even though they gave you a degree unearned. Anybody else think it's suspicious that Comcast is all of a sudden going to have a TV show for college basketball? Let me guess, no hockey? I got it, fill it in with college basketball. You don't fool me. And Jay left, but everybody heard him say clearly, Syracuse will not be missed in the Big East. Everybody heard him say, Jason Donnelly, that's what he said? Temple Wall 8, all right, Boeheim's number is 315-439-7600, and I can't wait to get to the car and call him. Brewbright made a fact about St. Joseph's being in the top 50 programs. We were 40th in the top 50 programs. What he didn't tell you is that in the statement, they told us we would have been in the top 30 programs had we had better point guard play in the late 80s. And isn't this truly Philadelphia? All you Philadelphia fans, you all understand this. We have talked more about a school from Canada that two teams are playing an exhibition game against. You are not playing the Miami Heat, for Christ's sake. It's an exhibition game. Only in Philadelphia could we make an exhibition game, the Miami Heat. I did during the luncheon get a note from Herb McGee. He did want me to remind everybody that he is in the Hall of Fame, and he wanted me to tell all of my brethren up here that he added it up sitting at his seat. He still has more wins than all of us added up. And he's just glad Speedy's not up here, because then we would just edge him out by about 10 doing Herb's math. We do want to thank Nicole and Monica from the American Cancer Society, and Bill Campbell. He's like gum on your shoe. You can't get rid of him. But he has done remarkable things in our school initiative program, and this is his idea. And we really do appreciate Nicole, Monica, and Bill Campbell. And I think we would be tremendously remiss in this room if we didn't take a moment and really thank God. Because all the pictures that we're seeing from Central Jersey and all the pictures that we're seeing from New York very easily could have been South Jersey, and it could have been Philadelphia. We had a situation that brought me speechless last night. I had one of my guys, as I was walking out to go home, one of my older guys said, "Hey, how about Chris Coyne on our team?" And I said, "Yeah, Chris is a great guy. He's 4.0, walk on, wonderful." He goes, "No, you know, Coach, that area where the 100 houses burnt down, his house was in there." And I said, "The kid didn't say anything. He just came to practice and just went about his business." So I called him quickly and I said, "Chris, did your summer home burn down?" And he said, "Oh, Coach, we were really lucky. 100 houses burned down. 101 house was my next door neighbor. My house is 102. We only lost our roof, and we have 5 feet of water in our house, but everything's going to be all right." And I thought, that's just amazing that no one could say anything. And too many times in basketball we say, "Oh, we're really a family." Well, if we were really a family, we all would have known that. Now, we will all know that at our practice at 3 o'clock. But those people and the struggles and the fight that they are in, they have to know that Philadelphia's behind them. And I know that all of you will back many people that are impacted by this awful, awful natural disaster. So I thank you for putting those people in your thoughts and in your hearts. We are really excited about being in a new Atlantic 10. And Don DeJulia is here, and the presidents and the commissioner, very quietly, they had a double secret committee, 4 presidents, 4 athletic directors, 1 basketball coach. I sat in that meeting, and the commissioner said, go get Butler and go get VCU. And that's what they did. Now, what she didn't understand is when you go to get Butler and you go to get VCU, yeah, you get all the pomp and circumstance that goes with being in the Final Four, but they did not join our league. They did not join our league. And by the way, I don't think we'll miss Temple a bit having Butler and VCU. I don't really care if Dump hears that. Really. You're going to replace Syracuse. But Butler and VCU do everything with one purpose in mind. Win the league. So they want to win the league with crowd support. They want to win the league in the way they promote their team. They want to win the league in the way they televise. They want to win the league in the way that they schedule. So what they've really done is issue a challenge to all of us. Yes, they've made it a new and an exciting Atlantic 10. John mentioned it. 6 teams got votes for first place. There were 2 that were left off that are clearly going to be in the mix for a first place finish. This is a new league. It's an exciting league, and the fans are really going to respond. But they have to respond, because you're going to a $1 billion building in Brooklyn, and you need your passionate fans to show up. You just can't talk about it, and you can't say, I'm really a big fan of Dayton, or I'm a really big fan of St. Joe's. Are you really? Then your backside better be in those seats in the Barclay. Because the league is saying to you, we're not standing for anything less than a passionate commitment to our league. And that's exactly what's going on, and we're looking forward to it. Do I have an exciting group? We have a very, very exciting group. They will pull you out of your seat. They'll even get you on the court, as far as Bruiser goes on the court when he coaches his team. There is a coaching box, but never at Drexel. They're excited. They have a lot of potential. We have to execute. I have beaten this number into the ground. We lost 14 times last year. 11 of our 14 losses we led in the second half. The coach didn't do a good enough job of demanding execution. We didn't practice our execution enough, and that's what we've concentrated on. If we execute, some good things can happen. All right, is it good enough to be at the top in this city, or to be in second behind Drexel in this city? I don't know about that. But I know that I'm excited about it, and I'll give you this fact about our students at St. Joseph's. 1,100 season tickets for our students went on sale. 5 days later, they were gone. Don DeJulia, as all of you know in this room, always has tickets in his pocket for any and every event. We had 100 tickets that we put on sale. Our students bought them online in 2 minutes and 15 seconds. The other 100 sold out. So, Brew, let's change that game on New Year's to Hagen, see how that feels. We are really excited about the year. We're excited about Philadelphia, always have been excited about Philadelphia. There is no city really in second place. We occupy first, second, and third when it comes to college basketball, and it's an honor to be handed the keys and asked not to mess up the house. And none of the coaches up here will do that. I joke often where we always are, good luck, good luck, good luck. We don't really mean that. What we mean is this, good health. Because we want every kid that plays on every one of these teams to play a year injury-free and to enjoy the experience that is Philadelphia college basketball. So thank you again for your attendance and so much support for Coaches vs. Camp.